All right, everyone, be of good cheer. We're nearing the end of these ceremonies. We are going to make it under 2 hours. According to the program, it is now time for the President, that's me, to offer a few closing words. At this point in the proceedings last year, I noted that at this stage, I do always feel a little bit like the corpse at an Irish wake. They need you there to have the party, but they don't expect you to say anything. I'm not going to say much. My theme is the griffin, adopted as the tribe's mascot during your time on campus. After an exhaustive search involving scrutiny of over 300 proposed mascots, I ultimately had to make the pick, and there was no consensus on what to choose. A number of contenders had passionate supporters, relentless supporters. The stakes were high. We needed a unifying symbol for the tribe. It had to make sense for William and Mary, and it needed to look good on T-shirts. We knew it was also likely to invite the gimlet-eyed scrutiny of our alumnus, Jon Stewart, on national television. You talk about pressure. But the unavoidable moment of decision came. I picked up the red hotline phone on my desk, took the plunge, barked into the receiver, "Get me the griffin." Well, today, as we all know, the college's very first griffin, Andrew Gardner, is a member of the graduating class. So I guess that means the griffin, too, is a member of 2012. Now, our new mascot did come to the attention of William and Mary alumnus Jon Stewart, and he did say on The Daily Show in April 2010 that William and Mary had chosen as its new mascot a pantsless-tailed eagle. This caused a good bit of concern about whether we should buy pants for the griffin. I thought about it, finally decided and replied, though not on national television, lions do not wear pants. William and Mary's griffin, a marvelous beast, mating the majestic, all-seeing head of an eagle with the perfectly formed, muscular, pantsless body of a lion. And of course, all those glorious, spectacular green and gold feathers. What a combination. Just like William and Mary, where we mate the heart of a liberal arts college with the brains of a research university, where we are both public and Ivy, where our varsity athletes are students. The griffin, half lion, half eagle, is the perfect mascot for William and Mary. It does make sense for William and Mary. Think about it. The lion, symbol of British monarchs, evokes our royal origins. The eagle, symbol of the United States, evokes William and Mary's seminal role as alma mater of the nation, and it reminds us of the leaders we have trained and continue to train for the service of our country. Then there is this. Since ancient days, griffins have guarded precious treasure. It's what they do. Griffins guard precious treasure. And what is more precious than the College of William and Mary? And there is a bit more. A griffin adorns the coat of arms of George Washington, our first American chancellor who received his surveyor's license from us, and is one of the 4 United States presidents intimately associated with William and Mary. A griffin also adorns the coat of arms of George Wythe, who taught Thomas Jefferson law, and who, at Jefferson's request, began our country's first law school at William and Mary. And finally, griffins do live in tribes. Or at least that is the conclusion I reach after an exhaustive search and survey of the literature on what griffins collectively are called. Actually, I couldn't find any relevant literature. Not even Wikipedia, which has a view on everything, had a view on this. So that left me free to reach the obvious conclusion. Of course, griffins live in tribes. And they really like people who live in tribes. So, in short, the real question is not why we chose the griffin as our mascot, but why it took us so long. But then, perhaps, it's the griffin who has to choose us in his, her, or its good time. Now, like the griffin, each of you has a wonderful blend of talents. I'm very proud of what each of you has accomplished while at William and Mary, and I look forward to seeing you make a serious difference for the better in the world. And remember, your ties to William and Mary are for life.